Hi, boys and girls. It's Miss Delbuno. In phonics, we have been learning about digraphs. And digraphs are two letters that come together and make one sound. So I'm going to read you the title of our story, and I want you to tell me what digraph you hear. So our title is Munching Millie. Munching Millie. And there's a digraph in the word munching. If I dropped the ing off the end and just said munch, what sound do you hear at the end? Ch. Munch. That digraph is our ch. So we can say ch, chin, ch. And that's a digraph. In this story, we are going to have our main character is a goat named Millie. So Millie is a pet for a family, and she likes to munch. What do you think munch means? Have you ever heard that word before? Let's use our cover to help us figure out what munch might mean. Munching Millie, munching is something you can do, it's a verb. And what do we see happening on the cover? It looks like she's chewing something, that's right. And they're almost showing you that she's like ripping the cover right off the book. So to munch means to chew on things. It also means to like eat things. So in this story, as I read, I want you to think about the problem in the story. So what's wrong in the story? And we're also going to think about the solution or the way the problem is solved. So our problem is what's wrong, and the solution is how the problem is solved. All right, so that's your purpose for listening today. And we're going to start off on Munching Millie by Brenda Parks, illustrated by Christine Batuz. We have a main question we're going to also think about. What will the children do to keep their pet goat from being sent away? Let's see. That almost sounds like there's going to be a problem. Their pet goat might get sent away. Uh-oh. Munching Millie. Millie was a beautiful pet goat, but she had one bad habit. Millie loved munching. She munched Dad's jeans. She munched Mom's sweater. She munched Grandpa's newspaper. She munched Grandma's hat. Now, boys and girls, I want you to look closely at the illustration. What do you see happening in each part? So like over here, you could see Millie's munching on part of the hat. And on the hat, you can see a bite mark for where it was ripped off. Do you also see that with the newspaper? That's right. So the illustrator is showing you how Millie munches. She munched the neighbor's flowers. Dad yelled, "Millie's a menace! That goat has to go!" Oh, how do you think Dad and the neighbor are feeling? Angry, I think so too. And you can tell by their faces in the illustration. "No," cried the children. "No, please, no. No, please, no." Oh no. So, boys and girls, let's pause. What is the problem? That's right. Millie's munching is the problem, and she's going to be sent away. So they're going to have to figure out a way to make sure Millie isn't sent away. The children came up with a plan to keep Millie. They asked their neighbors if they had any munching jobs Millie could do for them. The children soon had a list of jobs. So here in the illustration, it says Millie's to-do list. And that's a list of things you have to do. Here we have a picture of leaves. And then the arrow shows Millie eating the leaves. So Millie's going to munch the leaves. What do you think's happening here? We have some papers. And what's Millie going to do? Munch on the papers. And then here, what do you see? Some flowers and grass. And now Millie's going to munch on the grass. Let's see what happens next. On Monday, Millie helped pick apples. Then she munched some for lunch. On Tuesday, Millie munched some overgrown blackberry bushes. On Wednesday, Millie munched a lawn. On Thursday, Millie helped pick melons. Then she munched some for her lunch. On Friday, Millie munched on some old posters. On the way home, she had some other little munches as well. And what do you see in the illustrations? What else is she munching on? On Saturday, Millie rested. It had been a very busy week. In the morning, she napped under her favorite tree. And you could see what Millie's dreaming about. More munchies. In the afternoon, she played with the children. On Sunday morning, the family took Millie to the farmer's market. She had a wonderful time. In the afternoon, the children made a list of munching jobs for the week. And then we could see that in this part of the illustration. Here's their plan. It's Millie's to-do list. Millie's munching problem was solved. Well, almost. Why is it only almost solved on this page? What do you see happening on the illustration? Millie took a bite out of the sign. Yep, she just can't help but munch on everything. So, boys and girls, what I would like you to do now is to practice thinking about the problem and the solution in the story. We already talked a little bit about what was wrong, our problem. We said that Millie's munching is the problem and she's going to be sent away. But how did the boy and girl solve this problem? What was their idea to solve the problem to help Millie not go away? And if you need help, why don't you use these illustrations to help you solve that? Great work today, boys and girls. Keep up the amazing job.